Yo, YouTube, back with another video, feel me? Got a little new hairstyle going right now. Let me know what y'all think. Man, feel me? Got the fresh cut going on and whatnot. But in this video I want to talk about like the pros and cons of AI in ecom. And what inspired me to make this video is that I was having a conversation with somebody in my Discord about how much we were both saying that like the over reliance of AI and prompts just like pushed back or kind of slowed down our growth in ecom for a while. For me, I can easily say that over relying on AI probably slowed down like 4 months of my growth, 3 to 4 months of my growth. And how do I even go about it? Like, a lot of people, especially like on YouTube and whatever it is, these course sellers, whatever it is, and I'm not trying to throw no shade to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Business is business at the end of the day. But everybody kind of talks about, you know, using these prompts to write your ads and using these prompts to do your research. And while it's very, very, you know, good and efficient to be using AI in the business, right? It's a lot better than doing everything by yourself, you know, manually. The problem is that if you're a beginner in ecom, or, you know, in your first couple months of ecom, and immediately you're just relying on using AI for everything, and you don't even have any type of basic understanding of, you know, copywriting and, you know, just direct response marketing in general, then you're kind of just relying on luck, right? It's kind of the same principle as like ripping Kalo data videos, right? It's like you're kind of just taking what it gives you, right? You're not really, there's no thought process behind it, right? You might just look at it and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying, it looks nice when it gives you the copy, but you really don't know what the fuck you're reading or why or what your ads are or aren't performing if you're just purely relying on these prompts, right? Like, the beauty of AI is that I can write my entire ad in 20 seconds with one prompt, right? But the problem is that anybody can write their ad in 20 seconds with that same prompt, right? If you, and this is the thing, right? If let's just think in general, right? In like school, you know, 3, 4, 5 years ago, before ChatGPT came out, everybody was manually writing their essays, or there are some websites, you know what I'm saying, you could have to write your essay for you, but that was like still real people writing your essays. There was no like AI writing your essay for you, right? Now, when ChatGPT came out in like 2022, 2023, I think, yeah, 2022, I remember that shit cut down my like time to writing, you know, my essays in half. And, you know what I'm saying, the quality was way better. So in comparison to the average person, right, I was pretty early to AI. Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying, before teachers were checking for it, I was using it. So like, back then, it's an OC Porsche. Anyway, so the average level of skill, right, before AI, right, when it comes to writing essays, is like here, right? If you were started using AI, now your shit's like here, right? You're above everybody else. You're ahead of the game, whatever it is. Kind of similar thing going with like native ads, whatever it is. People were using prompts, whatever it is, nobody knew about this format. Now everybody's using the same images and the same prompts, right? Now, in 2026, if you're just using ChatGPT and you're not proofreading or using some other thing to check your writing for you, you're getting caught, right? Because now everybody's using it. So before, when the skill gap was, this is everybody not using AI, this is you using AI before everybody else found out. Now everybody's back up here with you, right? So you have no advantage, right? You're not going to win anymore. Same thing with AI when it comes to, you know, ecom and copywriting. Specifically, I'm more so talking about my experience with native ads, is that, you know, maybe 6 months ago, when this ad format kind of started to get some traction or whatever it was, but it was still kind of early to it, you really could just like copy these prompts. And, you know, a lot of people got to their first, 1K days plus just using those prompts, not really understanding much of their own. But then now that everybody's using the same prompt and everybody's, running this format of ad, the gap isn't there anymore, right? If I was the first person to ever do these native image ad, ad format, whatever it is, with long copy, like, this is everybody who's doing regular images and videos, and then this is me. Now, those people who were doing videos and images and already crushing are now also doing native ads, so their base skill level is already higher than yours when it comes to marketing. So now they have the same tools that you have and understand the same process that you do to make ads. So now, what I'm saying, they're way above you, right? So it's very important that you focus on actually building the skills of learning direct response and understanding copywriting. That way, when you use a prompt, or you get to the point where you don't even really need to use prompts, but just when you're using AI in general, you actually know what you're looking for in those outputs to actually just make it that much better, right? If you understand, like, direct response well, you understand copywriting, you understand who you're trying to market to well, then you compare you versus like somebody who has no clue what they're doing. You guys can use the same prompt, you guys can use the same research, blah blah blah, whatever it is. Your quality of ads are going to be way better. You're going to be printing out winners while they're just spamming AI, whatever it is, and not knowing why the fuck it's not working, right? So yeah, that's really the main point here, is just to, like, nobody can take away your skills from you, right? A lot of these, I be thinking about this from time to time. I don't think AI is going anywhere anytime soon. But if AI was to, whatever it is, I don't know, they decide that's too, dangerous or whatever the fuck, right? Bad for the environment or some shit. If AI was to go away forever tomorrow, how many people would still be crushing e-com, right, without it, right? How many people would be able to write their ads and do everything like that and do their research without using AI, right? Oh my God, I don't know what it is, bro. I've just been seeing crazy. I just saw a Porsche, a C8, a GLE. Crazy. And then yesterday, I know, quick little intermission. Yesterday, me and Naud, y'all know Naud from the Discord server, whatever it is, he runs the Discord server with me. Which, if you're not in that, join the head, Ecom Hub. We're like 350 some members. But me and him and some of my friends, whatever it was, went out yesterday to celebrate my birthday. My birthday was on the 16th. We went out on yesterday, the 18th, to go out and celebrate. Absolute crazy, just like, the whole day was just crazy, bro. Like, we ran into a dude who's worth, like, bro, tens if not hundreds of millions of dollars. Just a whole lot of stuff. Just crazy vlog. I don't know when that's going to be uploaded, because it's probably going to be like a 30-40 minute vlog, but that's going to be dropping soon. I don't know if you can collab post on YouTube or not, but if you can, then I'm going to try and collab post that with him. If not, I'll just link, you know what I mean? Y'all can find that video on his channel, which is going to be in the Discord, which is going to be in the description of this. But anyway, back to what I was saying, though. It's so much more important to understand the actual skills of copywriting and direct response marketing. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually write good ads, understand what a good ad looks like and what a bad ad looks like. So what I've been doing recently is I'm not using prompts anymore. I don't know, I think I said this in the previous video, but uploading a swipe file of winning native ads with your own learnings on top of it, and basically letting Claude use that, and then you just telling it to, like, write the ad based off of, this angle, this avatar, and everything like that. And I just noticed that I just started doing that recently, and I've just noticed that it takes less, like, effort for me to, edit the ad and, like, tweak the ad to make it, like, actually good. When I use other prompts, because of just the way they're structured in general, I have to do a lot more editing. I'm sorry if I sound congested. It's just allergy season and whatnot. But yeah, I've just noticed that it requires a lot less editing on my part. It just is in general giving me better outputs. So definitely going to keep testing with that moving forward, and trying to upload 1 or 2 new adds to the swipe file into my Claude project, so I can just keep putting out better ads, which I feel like that's really the way to use AI. It's like kind of having it like, I don't know, it's like having a second brain, you know what I mean? Like a much more fast and efficient brain, right? And just guiding it to do the, the right thing or whatnot. So that's really about it for this video. Just wanted to get on here and yap about AI because, people, I don't know how to word. I don't want to say people there's another GLE in front of me. Holy shit.
Ahead.
But people I'm saying, I feel like a lot of people are using AI the wrong way, kind of using it to replace themselves, what I'm saying, which makes no sense, right? Because if anybody can do it, then you're cooked, you're fucked. But with that being said, though, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you're not already, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure to follow me. I'm gonna drop my Twitter and my Instagram in the bio if you want to hit me up directly, or you can, hit me up on Discord, whatever it is. Make sure check out all those links. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. God bless you and whatever it is you're pursuing, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.